Hello everyone, this is Lloyd from Bizzfo, and what I want to cover today is setting up your modifiers for a pizza shop. Looking at the inventory items I've already created, I've just done a test on, we'll do a test on a large pizza, medium pizza, and a margarita. You can note that these prices are different, so obviously you'll have multiple items. And what I want to show you is each one of these items could have a topping which is onions, mushrooms, obviously not Coke, and cheese. But there's many ways to do the modifier. So this is the simplest one I would recommend, but there's many permutations of modifiers. So yeah, just bear with me for this one. Looking at pizza, so when it gets to setting up modifiers, we actually want to do it via our button interface. So our normal interface would be clicking on the modifier. There's no modifier set up for this one, but I would normally go and just add a modifier for this product. So once I sell this product, the modifier will pop up and I'll go through the motions. But in this case, what we're going to do is we're going to share these modifiers between these products. And the best way to do that is actually to set up global modifiers. So let's have a look. So global modifiers just means it's a modifier that can be used and added to any product you like. And in this case, what I've done is I've done large pizza toppings. I've added the modifiers, and each time I've given them an adjustment on the price, meaning that when adding onions to the pizza, it will increase the price and also the cost price, and then we've got a quantity impact. And the medium, I've done the same. Let me just show you. I'm just going to add one quickly. Just do one more. We'll call it banana. So we've got banana. It is a topping. That's fine. I'm not giving it a price. So under normal circumstances, you can add any modifier and you would actually be able to pick up the price. But again, for this tutorial, we'll doing modifiers via our global setup. Right, good. So we got banana. So I'm going to go to my global setup, and I want my large toppings to have a banana. So I'm going to click on add and click on banana. Cost price adjustments is $2, $5 for retail impact, and the quantity I'm taking is 2, and it's banana. Okay, done. Now I'm going to go to my medium large toppings. Again, I'm going to add my product. Banana, double clicking it. Let's make this 3 and make this 5, just random prices, and we're going to use 2.5. Good, done. Alright, so you'll notice at the bottom, at the back, we've got page number. So I've already done this, but I'm just going to do it again. So this is referring to page 133, but we'll get to that now. So once these modifiers are set up, we can create the modifiers as buttons. In other words, we can just reuse them the whole time. So let's have a look how I do that. So I'm going to go to my point of sale, and I'm going to go to my touch setup. Once you're on my touch setup, you can see I don't have any buttons set up. So let's do this quickly. So we'll do pizza. I'm going to navigate into this one. I'm going to say this would be, well, we could just link it to a product. It's easier. This is my large pizza. I'm going to add another one, which would be my medium pizza. And just for interest's sake, you could have done the same as adding bulk, adding your category and saying these are pizzas. Select all of them, add. Here we go, and done. And then add your back button. Just give it a different color just to navigate back to home. And just as a quick tip, we've touched on this in previous videos, but I'm just going to do a bulk resize of these buttons. Do some vertical spacing. Good, and we've resized all of them, but I actually don't want to see all the buttons, so only show me the first 4 buttons. Resize all. Okay, cool, that's done. So let's have a look. So when I click on the pizzas, I can see it's not navigating. After click navigate, it's not navigating to anything. So I'm actually don't have any modifier set up or modifier buttons. Let's just set this as my back button. Alright, so what I'm going to do now is I'm going to add another menu. I am going to hide this, but let's just add it first. So we say these are toppings large. Okay, let's navigate into that one. Perfect. So on this one, What I want to do now is, there's different ways, but the easiest way would be, you'll notice there's a mod button, which is for modifiers. So I'm going to click on the modifier button. I'm going to go to my large modifier, and then I'm going to select all of them, and then I'm going to say create modifier. Okay, good. So that's done. So these modifiers that would normally pop up are actually buttons. So I'm going to say just create a back button for me. Let's make this one yellow so it stands out. I'm going to navigate back. So that was our toppings large. I'm going to add another one. This would be toppings medium. Alright, good. Navigate into that one. Yes. I'm going to say modifiers. Cool. I'm going to go to my medium. Select all of them. Add. Good. Alright, and again adding my back button. Set as back. Yes. And let's just give it a different color. Let's make this one. What's that, red? Okay. Perfect. So what I'm going to do now is, you can leave these buttons to select them as modifiers, but I'm just going to hide them for now. Last thing I want to do is, when I click on large pizza, it will ring up a large pizza, but I actually want to navigate directly to my large toppings. So I'm going to set that one. Then pizza medium, I'm going to click on, that will go to medium, and clicking on pizza medium margarita, that also needs to go to medium. Okay. So just reconfirming, if I click on my large, I can see it will navigate to toppings large, toppings medium, and there we go. So just as a tip lastly, before I show you this in action, I'm just going to put the buttons back. When I click on this button, navigate into them, I've done it via modifiers, but just as a tip, if I click on this button and I say link product, just notice that, let me just go one back, let me click on source, link, clicking on mushrooms, linking, and you'll notice that this tick box is set, so it's a modifier, yes, it's just indicating that it's a modifier. If it's set to no, then it just means that it will ring up the normal product. It will go look for it in the inventory and ring up the details as per specification. Different way to have a look is your products, your page setup, and you'll notice there's a modifier indicator over here. Alright, good. So let's just see this one in action. Let's navigate out of this one. There we go. So I'm going to click on pizza large. You'll notice it's navigating to our yellow one, which is our toppings large. I'm going to click on onions, and there we go. It's added the onions, and I can click on mushrooms and cheese, and I can go back. I'm just going to ring this one off. I think I did put the settings on to show these modifiers on the slip. Let me just show you that one. Let's go back here. I'm just going to go to settings. So this display invoice prompt, so it'll actually allow me to print it, and then modifiers. Mind you, it's also here. Show modifier. So this one is ticked. Alright, good. Let's just do another one. I'm going to go back. Pizza. Let's click on pizza medium. Again, you can see the red button just to give you an indication. So onions, I believe, is $4. So it's sitting at 44. And there we go. So we are now actually able to navigate directly to our modifiers. So pizza, medium margarita, it's the same modifiers. I can click on my cheese, and there we go. It's increasing the price. So let's ring this one off. Receipt. There we go. And you can see there's our two toppings, onions and cheese that was added, and it's showing perfectly on the invoice. So guys, that's kind of short and sweet. There is different videos showing the button setup. There's quite a lot of functionality around it, but I just wanted to keep this one short and sweet so you can get a better idea of how to set up your products for your pizza stores and actually reuse modifiers. And the power of the reusing of the modifiers is to make sure that you can actually control the cost and the quantity being deducted. So that's it. Any other questions, please feel free to pop us a mail at info@bizzfo.co.za.